Let me guess, you've heard the news. Instagram has decided to hide the like count on your Instagram posts. Hey guys, it's Alex Tubey here from alextubey.com and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Of course, this change is huge and most users aren't sure how to react. Is this the end of Instagram, the end of influencer marketing, or perhaps it's a good thing? I personally have had my likes removed for a number of months as I'm in Canada, and Instagram previously was testing here in 6 other countries before including the USA, which just happened last week. So I've experienced exactly what it's like to have an Instagram account without likes, and as you guys know, I'm also an educator who teaches online business owners how to use Instagram to promote their businesses. So of course I have considered how this is going to affect not only businesses, but also influencers, and I'm going to share all of my insights in this video. Now, before everyone freaks out, you can still see your own likes. The public just won't be able to, okay? So for those of you who are worried about how you're going to prove your influence, you will still be able to see how many likes you got, so do not panic. I will talk about this more later on in the video, but I wanted to get it out of the way now so nobody loses their minds. So before I share my outlook and what I think this means for the future of Instagram, let's first discuss why Instagram has started to hide likes. Instagram CEO Adam Mosseri said the idea is to depressurize Instagram, to make it less of a competition and to give people more space to connect with the people that they love and the things that inspire them. So it's about mental health. It's about feeling better about what you're putting out onto the platform and not allowing outside forces to have an impact on that. Now, I know I'm not alone in the experience of posting a photo to Instagram that you think is great, your caption is awesome, it's the best photo you've taken in a long time, and then you share it to Instagram and the likes you get just don't line up with how you feel about it. That then leads you to doubt yourself. Maybe this photo actually does suck. Maybe my caption is too long. Maybe I should just delete it and repost it later. All of this can lead to extremely negative and toxic feelings towards yourself, so it makes sense. I can totally see why Instagram is doing this. So besides being positive for our personal well-being, here are a few other pros I think that removing likes from Instagram will have. 1. Smaller and newer accounts will seamlessly blend in with the larger accounts on Instagram and be given more credibility. So if you have an account that gets very few likes per post, this is going to greatly benefit you. Now when people see your content, they won't think, oh, that's cute, she got 10 likes. Instead, they're going to focus their energy on your content, and that feeling of this person isn't popular enough for me to follow will be gone, increasing your likelihood of not only getting more genuine engagement, but followers too. Number 2, influencers who have bought followers or grown inorganically will be exposed for their lack of true influence. We all know you can buy likes, you can buy followers, but can you actually buy influence? With the removal of Instagram likes, they will have to prove their influence through their comments and actions taken on their accounts. For example, if they're promoting a brand and have a link in their bio, they're going to have to actually get people to click that link. Simply getting 1,000 likes on the promotional post is not the same. It does not prove influence and it doesn't bring the brand any value. So someone who doesn't have a real following and can't actually influence their audience is going to be exposed very quickly. Number 3, we already briefly touched on this, but users may feel relief the amount of likes their posts get no longer matters. Let's be honest, wondering how many likes your recent post is going to get can be very stressful and anxiety-inducing for some, which is exactly what Instagram is trying to squash. So, no more likes equals no more stress. Number 4, attention will be reverted to what really matters on Instagram, getting people to take action on your account, such as clicking your link, leaving a comment, or sending you a DM. These are the actions that everyone should be striving for because they lead to true ROI in the form of traffic and sales. The amount of likes you get on your posts never resulted in any real ROI. So clearly you can see the benefits of this new change, but what are the negatives? Well, I personally can only think of one. Perceived credibility may be lost. So when we see an account with thousands of likes per post, it insinuates authority, which makes us want to follow them, know more about them, maybe be inspired, and it definitely makes it okay to be a fan of this person. So without seeing their like count, this authority can be less obvious, but let's be real, there's still follower count, and most importantly, there are still comments. Comments are where you can actually tell how popular someone is. If they don't have many, they're extremely short or filled with emojis only, you can probably bet that that person doesn't have that real of a following. In contrast, if they have tons of genuine comments, which are often lengthy and specific, you can assume that that person has and deserves the authority. Clearly, there are more pros than cons in my opinion. However, I know others may have a different outlook. Everyone's saying, but what about the influencers? Well, what about the influencers? If you're an influencer, your job is to influence people. The amount of likes you get on your post does not represent your ability to do that. So for example, say an influencer takes a job to promote a clothing line. Your job is to take photos of that product, post to your account, explain the benefits of the product, why you love it, and encourage your audience to buy it. Your ability to influence comes from the connection you have with your audience, right? So if they love you, they're going to buy what you recommend. The amount of likes you get on your post does not change that. The only thing that will be changing is that brands now need to do more due diligence when it comes to choosing influencers to work with. So instead of being able to see their engagement rate publicly, they will have to contact the influencer and ask for their insights. You still have access to these things and can easily screenshot and send it to the brand. These screenshots are going to show the impressions your posts get, your demographics, how many link clicks you generate, and more. All things that brands care about more than likes. So, will hiding likes hurt influencers? Nope, only if they're fake. So if you've bought fake followers and fake likes and a brand hires you for a job, they're not going to rehire you when your promotion flops. So that's my opinion. I'm personally all for getting rid of likes. Get rid of them and start focusing on what really matters, using Instagram as a tool and not a standalone business. If you like this video, you will really love my blog on the same topic. Click the link in my description to go ahead and read it, where I go even more in depth on what I think about removing Instagram likes. Also, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more of my content. So thanks again for watching, you guys. I really appreciate you, and I will see you next time.